of the key issues that employers will face if they're setting up operations in Australia is ensuring that they have a really comprehensive set of policies and procedures in place. So if that's a global employee handbook that they have, they'll need to make sure that someone has looked at that to ensure that it complies with Australian law. It needs to cover things such as bullying and harassment, discrimination, a grievance procedure for looking into internal complaints, and very importantly it should cover off issues about IT security, the surveillance of IT systems, the use of IT systems, and also whether the employer has particular policies around the use of social media, all very, very important issues in the employment context in Australia.
And Rosemary, would you say that there's similar policy and procedure issues for global employers operating in the United States?
Yes, absolutely. All of the things that Alice talked about as being important in Australia are also important in the U.S. There are different consequences for failure to have those policies in place, and some of them can be very severe. For example, having in place an internal complaint procedure, making that available to all employees in the U.S. can protect the employer from certain types of litigation, so it is extremely important. Also, the IT policies that Alice talked about, very important, because if an employer wants to have the ability to review what its employees are doing on its equipment, what the employees are communicating with regard to the employer's confidential information, those policies have to be clear and communicated to all of the employees.
Well, Rosemary and Alice, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.